Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning.
And rock music is not just a song. It is supernatural music, that which is carefully designed by their spirit guides or familiar spirits in the form of spells. Now, although the devil's music's power is the music and God's music is the words, much of the songs are written in what we call witch language. To give you kind of an idea, many of you talk on a CB, unless you know what a smoky is, and a 10-4, and a front door and back door and rocking chair and these type of things, you don't know what you're talking about. Same with witches. When you're in the first and second level, you have to learn over 2,000 words that said by anybody else means something totally different than when you say them. Elton John has said he's never written a song or sung a song that wasn't in witch language. Now I want to show you something.
Let's move it along with Mr. JAYZ.
This great nation. I will never forget.
Make some noise for this historic evening.
It belongs to you.
If you voted for Barack Obama, make some noise.
This is your victory.
In search of history, she keeps eluding me. We can be together momentarily. We can make love and make history. Why won't you be with me? Until she be with me, I'll be stuck with her sister. Her name is the V. She gives me agony, so much agony. Missing your last shot, so much misery, like missing your last shot. As the crowd screams for the other team. I practice so hard for this moment. Victory, don't leave. I know what this means. I'm stuck in this routine. Whole new different day, same old thing. All I got is dreams, nobody else can see, nobody else believes, nobody else but me. Away are your history, reply you victory. If we can be together, let's make history. Light us up, side to side. Light us up. Light us up.
Owns RCA Records, Columbia Records, Motown Records, owns almost all the concert booking agencies in the United States. And that's not even the name of the company that owns it. The name of the company that owns it is Brenner Enterprises. And Brenner Enterprises is owned by Chase Manhattan. Chase Manhattan's owned by Standard Oil, and Standard Oil is owned by the Lords of London. You can track it on back. You kind of get the idea after a while. But I was the managing president of Zodiac Productions. It's one of my jobs, as being one of these 13 people. Thus, I got to know many of the people who produce music and sing the music and play the music that you play. Now, one of the closest friends that I got during that time that I obtained was a man named David Crosby. Crosby, Still, Nash & Young. I saw David the day before Christmas last year, talked with him. I got him away from this witch that he had with him. He told her to go shopping. We were in West Hollywood, and I was witnessing around to people I knew. We went off in this store, and we started talking. I said, David, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. I said, I already know the answers, but I've been gone for 5 years. I'd like to know if certain things are still the way they were when I left. I said, now I'll have to explain some of this when I'm done, because you're not going to understand it all unless you know something about music. I said, do they still take the master to the temple room? Dave said, yeah. I said, do they still have the coven conjure demons into the master? He said, of course. I said, now, I got to know something. What's the main reason for rock music? He said, come on, Lance, you know what the reason is. I said, please, David, I don't want to guess. Tell me what the main reason is. He says the same as when you were in, so that we can play spells on people that we couldn't cast spells upon. I'll explain what that means in a minute. I said, okay, one last thing. I've been hearing that you must be an initiated witch now to get a record contract. He said, that's right. He says, many of us that weren't total witches have to be witches now in order to produce music. Thank you. The master is a tape about as big as the top of this podium that looks like an overgrown 8-track. That the album is cut on and is placed in a machine that produces and presses the records and the 8-tracks and cassettes that you buy. After it's been recorded, it's taken in. This is why a master is cut months in advance before it's released. On the full moon, it's taken in to a temple room about the size of this auditorium that is in every one of the major music companies. Behind locked doors up in the executive office. And it's placed on an altar, setting in the north of the room, and a pentagram engraved in the floor. And 13 hand-chosen witches and wizards and a coven come in and conjure a principality or a power up, usually Regia or something like that, and order him to tell the demons under him to follow every record and every tape coming off of that master. As I tell many Christian parents, you can go home and count your kids' records, probably yours too, and count how many demons at least are there. If that's too hard for you to believe, I'm sorry. That's why they do it.
Rick ain't normal, I don't give a fuck. I know all producers have their idiosyncrasies, meaning, you know, quirks or some weird shit. But he's just strange by strange standards. Idiosyncrasies, meaning, you know, quirks or some weird shit. But he's just strange by shit. But he's just strange by strange, meaning, you know, quirks or some weird shit. But he's just strange by strange.
You crazy for this one, Rick? It's your boy. Ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a ain't one. Hit me. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a ain't one. Hit me. But a hit me. That's now J motherfucking Z. And with that said, back at Sean Carter the Hustler, JAYZ is dead and with autos, let the autos getting sprayed, houses getting broken in, quarters getting trade, bricks getting chopped, mom's pots getting used, one thrown in that water, try to.
So, how's business been, sir?
You can't complain. Oh, who would listen?
Who would listen?
Can't say I'll never rap again. You know, as a talent, you know, who am I? I'm a man. Anybody that made it successful from where I come from, they never came back. Simon, you ever bought a JAYZ album?
Oh, of course, sir.
Listen to open the door for the next. These guys are the creators of it, the architects of what we do right now. I'm just fortunate, man. You want to take this?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sons, international recording superstars JAYZ and Alicia Keys here to perform their hit single, Empire State of Mind.
Yeah. Catch me in the kitchen like the Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Stay with up the Tata, still sipping my top. Sitting courtside, mixing nets, give me high five. Yeah, I be swiped out, I can trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I'm most definitely right. With OG at a Yankee game. Yeah, I made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can. You should know I bleed blue, but I'm not a crypto. But I got the whole nation rocking with my click though. Welcome to the melting pot, corners where they love the rock. Africa been body kid, home of the hip hop. Yellow cap, gypsy cap, dollar cap, collar back, Aurora doesn't ain't for they act like they forgot how to act. 8 million stories out here in the naked. City is a pity, half of y'all won't make it. Me Me, I got a plug special ed, I got it made. Jeezy Payne LeBron, I'm paying to Wayne Wade. 3 dice CeeLo, 3 Cub Marley. Labor Day parade, rest in peace, Bob Marley. Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade.
Hold on. This game is over. Love playing chess online. Hold on. This game is over.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here,